YouTube is going crazy right now. Tons of YouTube channels are getting hit with the same inauthentic content strike every single day. And the same thing happened to me. One of my channels actually got demonetized due to inauthentic content. So to find out exactly why, I analyzed my own channel and dozens of others that also got hit. What I found were a few key reasons that every affected channel had in common. And when I corrected them, guess what? After appealing, YouTube actually enabled my monetization back on my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact reasons why channels get flagged and the exact steps that I took to get my channel monetized again, and how to avoid inauthentic content as a whole. These are secrets that my own students use to avoid inauthentic content strikes on their own channels. And for those who don't know me, hey guys, my name's Chris. I've been doing YouTube automation for around 4 years now, and I currently have a portfolio of channels making me over 6 figures every single month. So now let's dive into the video. All right, so first let's actually talk about why having your channel hit with inauthentic content is actually negative for your channel. The main and only reason is that your channel gets demonetized if it ever gets hit with inauthentic content. And the whole reason that even happens in the first place is because YouTube implemented a full AI system that goes and individually checks channels to see if they're fully ran with AI or if they're not, right? Inauthentic content. Are you making content that's unique to your own channel, or are you just copying and using AI to reproduce and replicate content? Here's what actually matters, and these are the types of videos that will actually get your channel hit with inauthentic content. And again, later on in this video, I actually have a channel that got hit with inauthentic content, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do to appeal this and actually win it to get it remonetized. So videos that appear to be fully automated from A to Z process, this is why so the types of channels that are going to get hit with this right off the bat and that are most common are going to be fully AI channels. And I actually have some channel examples that I'm going to show you here in a second. But videos that appear to be fully automated. Every single thing in the process from A to Z is done with AI, whether it be the voiceover, the thumbnail, the script, the editing, the video production. When everything is done with AI, there is a 99% chance eventually your channel is going to get hit with inauthentic content. And it's not that YouTube doesn't like AI. YouTube actually said that they like creators to utilize AI, but AI is not here to replace us. It's here to enhance our skills and enhance and speed up the process for how we do certain things. So videos that appear to be automated, high AI slop content on YouTube that you see highly on YouTube Shorts is what's going to get your channel demonetized. Example channels like this are War Historian Sleepy and Requested Reads, where you can see they have a lot of subscribers and they have a lot of views, but you can see they both stopped posting over 4 months ago, and it's because their entire channel A to Z is just done with AI. If we click on just one of these videos, you can see it's very stock footage, very AI, and if we even have the voiceover, you can hear it's a very generic AI voiceover. And these are the exact reasons why these channels get hit, because if they weren't hit, they're still getting active views to this day. They just haven't uploaded in 4 months, and this channel hasn't uploaded in 4 months again. And it's because these channels both ended up getting demonetized and they have no idea how to appeal properly. And even if they did, it's a high chance that they would get denied because they're not even following YouTube's guidelines. YouTube's main goal is making sure that every single YouTube channel is actually ran by a human. And if it's not, they're going to mark it as inauthentic because technically these channels could be spam robots, right? There's no human element in these channels. There's no personal brand, no face, no name. There's nothing. Everything from head to toe, including the voiceover and even the script writing, is done with AI. So there's nothing that shows YouTube that this is a real person behind this account. And YouTube wants to reward authentic content and people actually putting in the work, the sweat, the blood, the tears, everything. And in return for that hard work, they're going to reward you by obviously giving you views, and views generate to money. So YouTube is going to reward you by paying you for making real videos. And the way we're going to actually differentiate ourselves, regardless of the niche or channel that you're in, we're going to want to use different hook tones and different pacing, right? You're never going to want to look at a competitor channel, even if they're doing really, really well and you like their style and they obviously have good views. You're never going to want to copy competitors one-to-one. And what that means is basically going into ChatGPT, throwing in an idea and having it regenerate and just swapping your face on the competitor's thumbnail. That's not what you want to do. You want to have your own style, your own version. There needs to be something about your channel and something about your specific content that stands out and that's different versus your competitors. And again, YouTube is checking to make sure that there is a real person running this account. If they are able to look at it and say, okay, there is a real person doing the voiceover, there's clearly a thumbnail designer, somewhere along the way there's a real human element touched to this channel and video, they're going to allow it and approve it, and you will not get hit with inauthentic content. But if it seems to be all AI and fully automated head to toe and made within 10 to 20 minutes, well, then that's when the problem strikes, and that's what they don't allow on their platform. We're going to be continuing over how to actually avoid the inauthentic content as a whole. And the number one biggest thing that actually even the biggest YouTubers and some of the other gurus in the space I see that they don't even talk about is actually talking about the AI voiceover. It's such a common theme now. Everyone thinks that you have to use AI voiceover because obviously you're going to have an editing, you're going to have script writing. You need somebody to obviously speak in your videos. So what's the one thing that everyone goes to? Everyone goes to 11 Labs. They use text-to-speech on TikTok. They use all these different AI voiceovers. And actually, if you read down here, as of early 2026, YouTube is not issuing a overall ban on AI, but they do not like the AI voiceovers and head-to-toe fully AI done channels. Because again, to simply put it, they just can't trust and they don't know if it's a real person behind the account. And if we're being honest, it makes your channel just blend in with the rest, right? Everyone uses them and it just makes your channel blend in with the other competitor channels. And what did I say earlier? We want to make sure that one, your content is good and you're uploading similarly to competitor channels because there's already proof of concept. But we want to give viewers and the audience a reason to watch your channel and enjoy your specific type of style more than the other ones. So now you're probably asking yourself, oh, Chris, but how am I supposed to not use an 11 Labs voiceover? I need to use some type of AI, right? Well, the actual only way around this is you either one, hire a voice actor, or two, you just simply use your own voice, right? Voice actors are definitely going to be the best for longevity wise. The only downside initially is that you're going to need to spend more money because a voice actor has a professional mic, they have a professional setup, and it's going to take them time to read a 10 to 15 minute script. Versus if you use your own voice, you need a very basic microphone that costs maybe $100. And then you just obviously have to take the time to actually record the script yourself. So you can either use your own voice or use a voice actor, but this is going to give some personality to your channel and it's going to make your channel stand out because now they know that there's a human element. It's no longer the generic Chad or Frederick from 11 Labs. And YouTube AI can easily detect, just like how me and you, when we click on a video, we're easily swayed to either click off or stay on the video and watch it fully if the voiceover is AI. Because if it's AI, then chances are the rest of the video is completely head to toe just AI and it's boring or sloppy and we just don't want to watch it, right? We want to watch something that's authentic and has a personal touch to it. And just for further proof that these methods actually work and you should actually listen to what I'm saying, on my Instagram story under client wins, I actually did this with one of my students. You can see that he actually got his channel taken down due to inauthentic content. I told him how to appeal properly, what to change on his channel, and what to do moving forward. And you can see at the very bottom, how does this affect your channel? We've put your channel back on YouTube. So he actually got his channel full on deleted. He got demonetized and deleted all in one day. And obviously after doing this, we fixed it. And now he's back on YouTube and he's also making money again, which is the best thing. So yes, this actually works. And real quick, guys, if you want me to help you one-on-one with faceless YouTube automation so you actually never get hit with inauthentic content yourself, and so I can help you scale your channel to replace your 9-to-5 job or just add some serious income just like all of my students did right here, just like how Damien was able to generate $2,900 in the first 21 videos of posting and already on the road to have his first $5,000 month. And just like my other student down here who was able to make $600 on the very first day of monetization. You can see the channel analytics in the last 28 days, 14.8 million views and over 100,000 subscribers. Or maybe you just want to be like my student Chico and just absolutely rip on subscribers, gaining 50,000 subscribers in under a single year. As you can see, I have loads of results. And if you even head to my Instagram, Chris Barrera YTA, I even have a client wins section and you can scroll through this all day long and see that I actually am certified and that the proof is in the pudding. If you want to work with me one-on-one, then head to the description of this video that you're currently watching and it'll look just like this. You'll see a link. You'll click on it. You're going to scroll down. You can watch this 16-minute video. It just goes over what actually happens in the one-on-one mentorship. And there's just 5 simple questions here, and you're going to want to answer this honestly. The second way to avoid inauthentic content is going to be avoiding bad niches. And bad niches are pretty much going to be AI slop or niches where there's no personalization. There's no personal branding. There's nothing that's different, right? The reason why I gave an example of this is because this is in the niche of history for sleep or some type of niche for sleep, right? So there's crime for sleep. There's endless different niches in this that are sub-niched. And we can see there's Mr. Crime for Sleep. And something that's consistent with all these channels that are for sleep is you can see they end up stop uploading. And again, they're still getting views. In the last 30 days, they have 120,000 views. But the reason they haven't uploaded in over a year is because they're no longer making money, right? If you're able to not touch a channel and still get hundreds of thousands of views every single month, the same thing that happened on this channel. They're able to upload and get crazy amounts of views, right? They have a huge fan base and over 1 billion views total. The reason you stop uploading is because you're not making money and you actually got demonetized because YouTube called you out and said you're getting hit with inauthentic content. So YouTube only rewards videos with some human creativity and personalization, right? This is why reaction channels can be a good niche and also can be very detrimental and overall just not work in the long run. Reaction channels are really good because if you have a personal brand like Sniper Wolf or some of the Twitch streamers that you know that are really big, it's really good because they're giving their personal opinion and they're reacting to it live, right? Whereas if you have a generic reaction channel with either AI characters or even no face cam, there's nothing personal about it. well, then that's when you kind of are in the waters and you can actually end up getting hit with inauthentic content. Now, I personally run some reaction channels myself that are more on the low quality side. They don't have my face. They don't have any other people's face. They're more automated, but it still requires personal. Two of them actually ended up getting hit with inauthentic content, and I fixed one of them. And actually, one of my other ones recently just got hit as well, which I have to make an appeal for. And again, later on in this video, if you keep watching, I'm going to show you how to appeal inauthentic content, no matter what channel, no matter what niche you're in, and actually how to fix it. Another reason why the reaction channels don't work is because everyone uses the same clips, everyone reacts to the same video, and in order for your video to be different or authentic, as YouTube likes to call it, you have to add different human element touches to it, and there has to be different. You can't just put the videos side by side and have very little or very minor differences, right? That's why things like copyright exist, because they want to claim ownership of certain videos or certain channels, things like that, and you're not able to just copy it one-to-one, right? Going back to what I was saying over here, you don't want to just copy competitors one-to-one because it's never going to work in the long run. And even if you get short-term success, in the long run, when you go to either try and exit the channel or just overall try and make money long-term, it's never going to work because you're just a copycat of another channel. Now, number 3, which is super important, and that's bad scripting. Every single long-form channel and every single channel on YouTube requires a script writer, or at least using some type of script. Now something I don't want you to get confused is you can't use AI, right? Like I said before, YouTube actually likes and wants us to use AI, but again, they want us to utilize it. They don't want us, it's not here to replace us and take over the full process from A to Z and just do everything with AI. They want us to utilize it and then also have our own human touches and elements to the actual video. So you can use AI scripts. The biggest problem and the biggest misconception I see, and the biggest problem when people use AI scripts, is most people never understand why a format works or why that actual script ended up creating a viral video or people ended up actually liking it. For example, if I pull one of the transcripts to one of these viral videos and I send it to ChatGPT and I said, reword this with X title, right? It's going to be based off a new idea and a new title, but ChatGPT knows the format and they're going to take it, reword it, and just curate it to the idea that I gave it. The chances of that video going viral are super, super high because it's in the right format, it's in the right style, and it's just repurposing it, rewording it, and just giving it a new idea in already a proven viral format. Now, the negative thing for you is actually, as the channel owner, you wouldn't understand why your video is getting views or why it's going viral. Or if people were leaving comments, yo, this script was really good, I really like the attention to detail that you added here, most people don't catch up on this, you wouldn't understand why. You just be like, I don't know, I just go to ChatGPT, I just use AI, and I just gives me the script and I just throw it into the thing. You would just sit there and be like, I have no idea why. I just throw it to ChatGPT, 5 seconds later it gives me a script, and then I just give it the voiceover, right? You have no actual process and no understanding of why the script and how and why it works. And that's the whole point of YouTube. Is yes, we want to have it automated. We want to have teams in place. We want to have different SOPs, and we want to have it automated to where we're not having to delegate 12 hours a day to run this business, but we want to understand how each part works, how the thumbnail works, how to create a curiosity gap. That way people are intrigued and interested to see what's actually going to go on in the video. You need to know how to do the hooks, right? The first 30 seconds to a minute of your video is the most important, because if they don't make it past that and it's boring, then they're going to click off, they're going to forget about your channel, and obviously, if you don't make it past 30 seconds, they're not going to make it to the actual good part, which is the middle and the ending of your video. So human revisions are necessary when it comes to scripting, and it's a big mistake that people make because most people just copy paste it. They look at what's already working, just give it to ChatGPT, and then just have it reword it with another concept, which is not going to work, and YouTube doesn't allow it. And having that human touch in your script writing is actually going to guarantee that your channel does not get hit with inauthentic content, because again, as long as you're not utilizing AI from everything head to toe, your channel is in compliance with YouTube's policy. And other ways to avoid inauthentic content is you want to make sure that the ideation is key. We can see these are the 3 components that go into a YouTube video. There's ideation, there's the title, and then there's the thumbnail. Ideation and the title are pretty similar. The ideation is how you're actually packaging the video. The title and thumbnail, right? What does it look like on the outside? Does it look intriguing? Is it boring? Or does it want to get people to click, right? And so if you're utilizing AI, and if we go to this channel right here, which is just a random sleep history channel, we can see if we filter their most popular, they have a very AI theme. Now, again, their channel is doing really, really well, and they're able to get millions of views and make tons of money from this. But if we scroll down, this is definitely not a long-term channel. One, they fully utilize AI, so sooner or later, their channel is going to get hit. And second of all, these thumbnails are actually very, very AI. Like, this is super obvious to me, and obviously I have the experience of doing YouTube for years. And again, I'm talking to the person that actually wants to do YouTube automation full-time and actually make $10,000 plus a month. If you're looking for a few thousand, just something on the side, you know, just to help out, then obviously you don't need a long-term channel that's going to last, you know, a year, 2 years, even 5 years down the line. But me personally, this is the only thing that I focus on, and this is the only thing that generates me money every single month. So obviously I'm here to make the most money and obviously have longevity and consistent cash flow coming in every single month. And just to recap again, you want to replicate already proven concepts, and you want to get into niches that are already winning and proven, but you want to replicate it in a creative way, right? You want to add your own creativity. The only reason why different TV shows have a bunch of seasons or episodes is because they're different than all the other ones, right? They have unique characters. They're either super funny. Maybe it's about love and romance. There's a certain target audience out there that resonates, genuinely likes and watches those shows, right? They're not all the same, because if they were all the same, they wouldn't be as popular as they are. And if you clicked on this video so you can actually see an in-depth appeal on how to do the inauthentic content appeal, well, I'm going to do this right now for you live. And I'm going to be showing you my full A to Z process of what to actually do step by step to make sure that you get, one, monetized again, and two, to make sure that this never happens on any channel that you run in the future. The main thing when doing an appeal for inauthentic content is that you show the full A to Z process of creating a video. The reason why that's so important is, one, you show that there's human elements and that there's actual people or freelancers working on your channel, right? It's not like you're just going to ChatGPT and you're saying, give me a video idea. And then you're like, give me a script for that. And then you say, generate me a thumbnail. No. You're doing either the ideation yourself. There's different human elements. There's research that goes into it. There's money that you're spending to actually produce this content that you're paying people for. It's a whole thing, right? It's not just AI, and it's not just generating the video in 5 minutes. So you want to show your full entire A to Z process. You want to show the editing timelines. If you're using AI to generate the thumbnails for a base image, maybe the background, maybe just to get up different parts and pieces of the thumbnail, well, then you can show that, but then you can show where you're actually sending it to a video editor, but then you can show that you're sending it to a thumbnail designer and that you're actually paying him $15, and then he's sending you back the full HD, full done thumbnail. And then obviously your videos have script writing in it, so you can show the Google Doc format, and you can even show, if you have a freelancer doing it for you, you can just show the messages where they send you the zip file or the Google Doc, and then you open it and it's clearly just the same script that you've already done for an uploaded video. You're just going to want to be fully transparent and show YouTube that you're actually running this channel legitly and that there's a human behind it, right? You're going to have the voice actors read over the lines live on YouTube, so you can record it and then you can send it in and include that in your appeal. And you just want to show YouTube overall that there's human element and there's a human touch in your actual videos. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play this full 4-minute and 28-second appeal video that I actually ended up doing for this channel. And it's going to show everything that I already talked about, showing the full editing process, everything for this channel, A to Z, the script writing, the ideation. And that way you can apply it to your own channel, regardless if it's long form or shorts. So that way you can fully avoid inauthentic content and never get your channel demonetized, or even worse, banned.
Hello. So I was told to make an appeal video proving that my channel is not reused content. This is the channel URL. And I guess first I'll start off with going through all the don'ts, and I'll prove to you that we don't do any of those. So the first one is short videos you compiled from other social media websites. We've never done that. Any videos we make have been off YouTube. Collections of songs from different artists. We don't use any songs from artists. We never have. We don't even use songs in our videos pretty much at all, unless it's like copyright free background music. Next up is clips of moments from your favorite show. We don't do that. We don't make videos from shows or movies. We don't do that. Content uploaded many times by other creators. We've never taken content that's been uploaded many times and posted on it. I don't even know what that means. Promotion of other people's content, even if you have their permission. We've never promoted anyone's content. We've never used people's content for ads or anything like that. You know what? I'll just play you one of our videos. So this is the channel. It's called Gray and Simon. And me and my buddy actually created this channel, and we play characters in our videos. So in this video, we reacted to a Minecraft tunnel. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't know like this niche of content. But pretty much I played this yellow character. The characters are called Sprunkies, and my buddy, he plays this gray character. The character is literally called Gray. That's the name. And by the way, you can watch any videos on our channel. All of them are not reused content. We've never reused content ever on the channel. Now, to kind of go through all of the do's before I show you actually how we edit our videos, I just want to show you how much that we actually do. So the first one is a funny or thoughtful revision of content you didn't originally create. Literally textbook what I just showed you. The next one is clips of other people's content as part of a critical review. We just don't make critical review content on our channel. A scene from a movie where you've rewritten dialogue. We just don't make movie content. Replays of sports tournament. We don't make videos on sports, reaction videos where you comment on the original video. Again, textbook what we do. And then the last one is edited footage from other creators where you add a storyline or commentary. Again, textbook what we do. The only things that we don't do on here are the ones that like just don't relate to our content, like sports tournament content or movie content. And also when I read up here to the reused content, it says content is not clearly original creation of the video and may have been repurposed from other source without adding significant original commentary, substantive modifications, or educational or entertainment value. We do add educational and entertainment value into our videos. Again, you can watch any of the videos on the channel. We've only been posting for like 2 months. Okay, so this right here is one of our videos in Adobe Premiere. I actually had to get a video from our editor to send to us because we don't edit our own videos. We have an editor who edits them. And just to kind of scroll through this. So first off, each and every single time either I speak or my partner speaks, we have to add in our own characters' faces into the actual reaction video. This takes about 1 to 2 hours per video. And as well, we also bring proper commentary into our videos. But I can also go through all of these and kind of show you like this is what he has to do every single time. We add presets to our videos. Sometimes we just add like our own background music if we feel. We cut it as well. I don't know if that means anything, but we're not reusing content. I don't know if this flagged it because YouTube thinks we're literally just taking someone's video and then re-uploading the exact same video, because that's not what's going on here at all. And the way we actually come up with the video ideas for our videos is me and my partner sit down pretty much every single day and we come up with videos that we think our fans would like us to watch. Again, I don't know if an AI reviewed this and gave us reused content, but if I could please just get like one real person to look at this. I mean, take this channel, for example. This is the exact same thing we do on our channels, just with different sprunky characters. So, I mean, I'm looking at all of this and I'm seeing we do literally none of the don'ts. We go out of our way to do none of the don'ts. And if you need more information for me, please let me know. I mean, I don't know if I showed everything. I think I went over everything, but if we could please get this fixed, that would mean a lot.
So now you can actually implement all the steps that I gave you in order to protect your channel from ever getting hit with an unauthentic content strike. But here's the thing. These steps aren't easy to do on your own. Your channel views might drop temporarily, and it could take a few months for you to do everything right and make sure that you have every box checked, because once you get one appeal, you cannot mess it up. And in order to avoid that, you need someone to actually hold your hand and help you along the way. That way you're not guessing and you actually have proof of concept and you're following a strategy. So if you want me to help you one-on-one with faceless YouTube automation so you never get hit with the inauthentic content strike and to scale your channel at the same time, then scroll down in the description of the video that you're watching, yes, this one, and go to the link right here. And again, you just want to scroll down and you want to fill out where it says step 2. And again, it is super important to be very honest with not only me, but yourself when you're applying for this. If you're super serious and you want to turn this into a full-time income, then obviously fill out the right questions. And if you want something that's just side income, you want a few extra $1,000 a month, well then obviously fill it out as so. Again, just a few simple questions. Obviously, I want to make $10,000 a month. I'm obviously super interested because I know that it's worked. And if you made it this far in the video, you clearly know that I have authority in the space and that I'm obviously proof of concept as well. And once you're done putting your first name, phone number, and email, obviously hit the I agree box, hit OK, and then put your location and age. And obviously the last thing you need to do is go to Instagram and you want to message me telling me and letting me know that you actually applied. Hope this video helped, and if you're still left with any unanswered questions, comment them down in the comments because I'm going to personally be going through it, and if you need any help or anything stands out, I'll just reply to your comment. Peace out.